A game like that, I looked at Charlie in the sixth inning, or I think it was the sixth, another 2-1 ball game, and then all of a sudden it separates. Generally, that's not how it plays out, but credit our offense, there were a lot of things in that game. I know it got separated there at the end, but there were some tremendous plays. Joey Wendell's play with the infield in was about as challenging of a play that I've seen all year, and he made it and basically saved the ball game, or saved the lead right there. Clutch hitting, C.J. Cron kind of got going with the power. We thought that was probably going to come eventually with him getting the hits, and then he ends up hitting two, and then Joey Wendell at the plate. A lot of guys played a big role, and then ultimately Blake Snell was just outstanding for us. Again, he's building something pretty good right now from the Chicago start, and then the start before last, and then today.
You got Denard Span, the RBI machine.
Yeah, and Denard Span, the RBI machine, Mr. Clutch. It was 3-1 when he came up, but we'll take all the runs to separate it and give a couple of those guys a little bit of breathing room and a day of rest.
So is this the real Blake Snell? His last couple starts, you think?
Yeah, I think it's fair to assume that. I mean, is he going to go out and just pitch 7 innings? He was going out until we separated the game. I don't know, but the way that he, attacked in the zone, to some good hitters, I think that when he's convicted with mixing his pitches and relying on his fastball to open up the off-speed pitches, we got a pretty special pitcher on our hand.
And you got to be loving the walks. There aren't any.
Yeah, that's the difference. It continues to progress in the right direction. I mean, we remember when Blake was pretty critical of himself in Chicago. Really good start, 10 punch-outs, but 5 walks. Wasn't happy about the 5 walks. Wasn't happy about the 3-2 counts, and give him a lot of credit for avoiding that here tonight.
Didn't you say y'all were able to kind of give him a little more criticism after that too? He was open to it?
I don't know if he was open to it or not, but I think that he's gotten enough starts under his belt at the big league level that it's probably beneficial to I don't like the word nitpick, but at least let him know what's going to make him better. And I think Kyle has done a tremendous job with all those guys, and especially his history with Blake goes way back. They've got a pretty special relationship where Blake has been very receptive to his messages.
So not to get ahead of yourself, 8-10 runs, but is that kind of the way the offense can work? I mean,
yeah, piece together. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to score 10 runs every night. Nobody does, but Wilson, that was another huge at bat, the double, getting on top of that pitch. But we got guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. We got guys that can hit doubles, and then we should, in theory, have some guys that complement them with spraying the ball all over the diamond. I mean, you got guys that can kind of go foul line to foul line and get their hits. It does make it challenging to defend and place your fielders.
So it can kind of work like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
hopefully it snowballs for a week, a month, or 5 months, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, great. And what's the degree of difficulty on that play Joey made going back, and then the throw also is part of that, right?
The guy was not going back to tag, but saying that, Joey didn't know that. Very, very difficult play. I mean, we see Hetch make acrobatic plays all the time. I mean, this is the defense that we envisioned, especially in the infield, with whether it's Joey, Robbie, Hetch, Duffy. I mean, those guys are elite defenders and can cover ground and make special plays. We saw that today with Joey.
Malix just keeps on hitting, just keeps getting on
Yep.
base. I mean,
a lot of good at bats. Didn't get frustrated. I think he punched out his first 2 times. Didn't get frustrated. Stayed within himself. Stayed with his approach and finds holes. When Chad always, when he gets to 2 strikes, he kind of really, challenges himself to stay in there, not expand, and that's kind of what we've seen.
do you see any difference in him, maybe from last season to this season? I mean, he just keeps getting hits night after night.
Not really. I mean, Malix, even when he was up last year, the times he was up, he got his hits, and he had good at bats. He's got a really good game plan of what he wants to do when he goes up to the plate, and more times than not, he's been executing it.
And Robbie's patience at the plate is paying off with the home runs.
Yep.
That's having him see a whole bunch of pitches. That's something that you could do.
Yeah, I think generally that helps any hitter. I mean, I think Robbie before the home run was probably a little bit frustrated. He got a couple 2-0, 3-1 pitches, and grounded him out or fouled him off, whatever it was. But that last at bat, he got in the 3-1 count and hit that ball a long way.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yep.